The fallen king of diamonds, Shah Shuja Durrani. They called him the king with the diamond, but his story is drenched in exile, betrayal, and blood. Shah Shuja Durrani, grandson of Ahmad Shah, the Lion of Afghanistan, was born into royalty. Yet fate had sharper claws than any sword. He became king at just 25, sitting on the same throne that once ruled from the Indus to the Khorasan. But behind the golden canopy, his own brothers plotted in the shadows. In 1809, they struck, and Shuja was ripped from his kingdom, forced to flee under a sky that had once saluted him. He escaped with almost nothing, except one thing: the Kainor, the diamond of light, the same jewel that would later crown British monarchs. Few know this. Shah Shuja wore that gem not on a crown, but as a bracelet on his right arm, like a piece of living fire. When the British envoy Mount Stuart Elphinstone met him, he described Shuja's presence as royal and calm, even in ruin, his wrist shimmering with the world's most fateful stone. But exile turned him into something else. In Lahore, the Sikh ruler Ranjit Singh promised him safety, then imprisoned him for years until Shuja gave up the diamond. The Kanor left his wrist that day, and legend says his fortune left with it. Still, he dreamed of reclaiming Kabul. So in 1839, decades later, British cannons thundered through the passes, carrying the old king back to his lost throne. For a moment, the city bowed again to the Durrani crown. But this was no restoration. It was a performance, and the strings were held by foreign hands. Afghans whispered, "He came with the British, not with God." And in 1842, when the people finally rose, Shah Shuja met his end, not in battle but in betrayal. Shot dead, his jeweled robe stripped, his body left to the dust. The diamond he once wore would go on to sit in the crowns of emperors. But his name, the man who paid its curse, would fade into silence. King who lost his throne, his jewel, and his life, all for the glitter of a stone that never belonged to anyone.